You are now stepping to the ledge.
Now recording.
What was a part of Chicago that you went to for the first time that on first impression you thought was the shit, but it later turned out that you're not gonna ever go to that area again?
My baby mama's house.
I would say down by that lake.
Where at though?
Just past the Bean. You know, right on the river. The river.
Was you going to Munch?
Montrose Beach is all the way north.
Yeah, not the beach.
You talking about the lakefront past the Bean, where the Millennium Bean is at?
That shit
I
was
know what
scary.
that. I'm trying to think of what the fuck you talking about.
Just the lakefront where all the boats and shit be parked at.
Oh well,
he talking about right there at where Lake Street. Yeah, where the yacht club.
I know what you're talking about.
That shit was scary, man.
Why was you scared?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that part
I
out.
watched too many movies, man, and that water was too close. I ain't never been to that kind of shit.
You scared of clowns?
I'm about to say shit over there, but money.
I'm scared of hell of water, though. That's a lot of water, man.
Now, right there, that's not a lot of water.
No, it's not. It's shallow on that end. I said, that's where the money at. It smells like V's over there.
Yeah.
I see what he mean because if you ain't never seen a body of water like that before and been there,
y'all niggas, don't y'all got the Mediterranean Sea or some shit down there by y'all? The Gulf or some shit?
Well, we can't walk up to it. We can't walk up to it like that because
now we can, though.
Really?
Now we can. Yeah, we can.
No, I'm saying because I'm saying at that time we couldn't really walk up to it because along the shores of the Mississippi River and shit, the only way you get close to it is if you work there because they got like the porch and they got whatever like right there. Unless you work there, at that time you couldn't walk on.
They built a ledge down there.
Everybody loves a ledge.
Yeah,
no pun. But yeah, it's they built a little ledge, a little walk through, so you can walk down there and take pictures under the Vicksburg River and all that shit.
Yeah,
and I don't like being over there, man. It's just that big ass body of water. The big body of water just it's uncomfortable, man. Because I can't swim worth shit, man.
Huh?
If I slip a toe up in that water, nigga, I'm already
gone. Racist as hell. Vicksburg.
How come Pittsburgh, Vicksburg?
Hattiesburg.
I don't know.
But
maybe because it's fake dick.
The difference is we know that Pittsburgh is racist.
I didn't know that.
I know that from experience. Well, I know that from experience.
I believe you.
I know that from experience.
Vicksburg just sound like is
Vicksburg sounds like
they got hood like a motherfucker.
But Pittsburgh is definitely is.
But
yeah, they actually talk about that on The Men That Built America.
Trust me, as a motherfucker who lived there, it is very.
But hell yeah. But for me though, the first place I went to that I thought was the shit that I would never in my fucking life go back again was 79th and Halsted.
Oh, why would you? Oh,
come on, nigga. This has got to be before you met me.
Yeah, this was when I was still going to Washington. And we wasn't exactly on 79th and Halsted though, but we was off 79th.
Is that you?
Probably about yeah. That was not you place. What was the dude with the braids? They had the tattoo with the chain on his.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
It was his crib. So like the first
I was
time
down in that place, man.
Yeah. So the first time we went there, right? So it's summertime, and all the hoes was out. They was legs out, everything up and down the street. And a nigga like me, I was in heaven. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, fuck shit. Why ain't I never been over here like this before? So we out walking up and down 79th, just chilling. Then we go back over to the homie house, and we chop it up with him, and then after a while we end up leaving. So next time we end up going over there, it was a motherfucking party. So I'm like, he invited us to the party at his house, and we was like, fuck yeah, definitely me. I'm like, yeah, because last time I was with me, all the bitches was out, man, nigga.
Y'all was on Sangleman, right?
I believe so.
I'm almost sure me and you was driving together, and you actually pointed this out to me.
I believe that was the street. And so we sitting over there, and we at the party, dude, nigga. We get drunk in the motherfucker. I'm all over motherfuckers. I'm on them. Like, nigga, I'm finna get me one of these bitches tonight. So then when the party was over with, I'm drunk as fuck and I drove. So they wouldn't let me leave because I was drunk and they wouldn't let me drive home. So, one of the girls that we went to college with, she drove with me in the car. She drove my car to drop Aunt and them off at the motherfucking at the red line so they can catch it because they all came with me. He dropped them off at the red line so they can get home.
I remember going home.
So I had the motherfucking stay because they wouldn't let me drive. So I'm like, good. I woke up because I can't really sleep in other people's places like that. I just can't do it. I can't get comfortable enough to fully go to sleep. I might close my eyes for a second, but like a couple minutes, I'm up, like looking around. So once I finally got sober enough to drive, I've been ready to go out the motherfucking door. I'm like, I'm putting my shoes on and shit, getting ready to go out the door. So one of the little pretty ass little red bone chicks that live over there, she come walking in the dude's house with this huge knife on her motherfucking side of her leg. And I'm looking like, what the fuck is Xena Warrior Princess on? And she come in like, man, they out there shooting, man. They shooting like crazy. They shot the block up and shit. And I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna have to fucking stay over here some more. I'm ready to fucking go home, man. Now it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 11. Now it's 12. I'm like, fuck, I'm ready to go home. And then once everybody was like, man, everything had calmed down, I tunked the deuces so motherfucking hard. I jumped in my car and got the hell up out of there. Ain't never been back since.
Man, sometimes you just gotta forget a place.
All right, I'm gonna say my old place on 26th. I think the motherfucker's probably dead by now, but I don't want to go back there. They probably dead by now. They gang bang too hard. They probably dead. I made a lot of. I'm not their favorite people. Is the problem? I'm not their favorite person. But they probably dead, so I don't know. Maybe I will go back there when white people move over there. I don't know.
Man, don't go over there.
They gonna pop up out of one.
Sometimes you just gotta forget a place.
Man,
hold up, you saying like a place that you thought was the shit. You mean like a place that you thought was different from what it actually ended up being?
Oh, okay, no. Okay, I'm sorry, then. I never wanted to go there to begin with. I apologize.
A part of Chicago that you end up going to and your first impressions was this place is the shit, but then reality sat in and then you realize this is not that place I want to hang out at.
Yeah, not on 26. My bad. That's what Latin King said. I'm sorry. I never liked that place.
Yeah, it was actually it was out here. It was the condo. It was condo for me. Mm-hmm. Like, because on the south side, you know what I'm saying, I hung out everywhere. Like, I mean, from the low end, pretty much through all out the projects. Like, so anything that would make me uncomfortable had probably already happened, if so. So it's like moving off the south side of Chicago all the way to the fucking whatever y'all want to call that, the west side, or whatever it is. Moving over there and shit, it's like I said, you was there, you heard the pitch the dude gave us. Mm-hmm. So it was like how he described it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm taking it visually for granted because there was nobody outside, you know what I'm saying, during the time that all of these things were going on and shit. And plus, you know, I used to get my hair braided down the street. So it's like I hadn't run into anything over there. But it's like after we was there for a while, you know what I'm saying, and I started running into little issues here and there and shit. With I guess the vice lords or whatever, and then whatever the fuck was on our block or what was over there and shit, you know. And then when I seen dude get stabbed across the street, it was like I started saying like this ain't shit like I thought it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing like the way dude made it sound like it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And then like with the shit that happened, like, I don't know, when a dude died up in the gangway across the street and shit.
Oh yeah.
When they popped his ass and shit. It's like I was standing there looking at the shit. So it's like it's a school right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking school right here. But I mean, those were the things that made me see it for what it really was. Then all of the shit we got away with. Come on now, like when we was doing a little throw him up in the trunk shit. Like the shit that come on now, all of the shit we used to do and the police ain't come over there.
Hell yeah, that was like some fucked up shit. It showed that part didn't turn out to what that dude said it was gonna be.
Nah,
that motherfucker gave us a hell of a sales pitch.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
It's like by the time they asked us if we want to buy it, we had already seen it for what it was, though.
Yeah, because we were still a little slightly interested in buying it, but then when we saw how much it cost, how much money it was to buy it, we was like, nah,
No.
we good.
So y'all just kept renting?
Nah, I think that was the end of we
like,
we
we
rented it
stayed
till
for
our
like
lease was over.
yeah, we stayed for like another year or two, I think, after that.
No, I think it was either 1 year after that or it was like the rest of the lease of that year. Because I think our lease was close to being up when we went to that little thing that they had in the building.
No, we had to stay a little longer because we got to know what's her name. We met him the day of the day that we went to that lease meeting. We met our neighbor, the one that knocked on our door. Was like, man, I thought that was the police knocking on my door. We met him on that day.
Which neighbor?
The motherfucker that had the Maserati. I can't even think of the nigga name.
I wonder how that neighborhood looks now. Oh
my god, it looked fucked up. I literally just drove over there. Rio. His name was Rio.
Oh yeah, Rio. Yeah.
Yeah, we met him then.
Oh
so
yeah.
We got to know him after that. So you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
We had to be there for a little more time.
Yeah,
so they didn't fix the neighborhood up or nothing.
No, that neighborhood deteriorated from the minute we moved in on down.
When we moved out, the building was already gone to shits.
Yeah.
They didn't went
because they had changed. They switched management, and we never seen anybody again.
Yeah, and then they motherfucking went through 2 motherfucking trash pickup people, and then trash just started building up in the fucking the alleyway and shit, and the little open field they had behind there.
It was so fucked up, dude.
Showing up there, and then
so
that's
y'all basically just was like, fuck it. They not finna clean this shit up. We might well just bounce.
We was already kind of like irritated with the way things was going. Because like that front door, once it got broken for like the second time, they just was like fucking. They stopped trying to fix it, and then
they never fixed the back gate either.
Yeah, and then the motherfucking shit just started deteriorating, and then apartments started getting broken into, and all different type of shit. So yeah, we started making more of a conscious decision to get the hell on up out of there. Although we had great times at that place, but it was like they say, every good thing come to an end. So we had to get up out of there.
The Skyline was the shit.
Yeah, man. Skyline was the shit.